I've been involved with property investing for many, many years now and helped others to invest for almost as many. Over the years, I've seen many successes, but also a lot of failures. What I've realised, however, is that property rarely fails people, but people fail property all the time. And most of those who come to me with stories of woe with their property investing usually ran into trouble because of something they did or didn't do during the process of buying. And so for the next few instalments in my podcast and vidcast series, I'd like to share with you a couple of property investing nightmares, true stories with only the names changed, from which you can learn just a little more. In the first story, June and Steve were buying their very first property investment. A friend referred them to a property investment advisor who came to their home for a meeting. The advisor showed them artists' impressions of a lovely property to be built and proceeded to outline the positive features of the investment, including forecast future returns. As the opportunity was extremely limited to only 6 people and a discount was offered to anyone who signed in the next 24 hours, June and Steve went ahead. It all looked pretty good, so what could go wrong? As part of the full package of services, the contract was signed the next day in the office of the marketer, and on that same day, June and Steve were taken to the next office to see a loan broker, the next one again to see an accountant, and the last one to check their contract with a lawyer and make it unconditional. It seemed like a fabulous service and saved June and Steve so much time and money, and it was all free. Now that was 12 years ago. The property, purchased for $185,000, is today worth $210,000. The vacancy has been an issue since day one. They've not been able to sell this property as until recently it's been worth much less than they paid and has a very poor rental history. So what went wrong? Well, they allowed the meeting to take place in their own home and subsequently had nowhere to retire to make a decision alone. They fell for the classic trap of being deadlined, leaving them no time to start to question the deal. No independent research was done to confirm the facts provided by the seller. No risks were outlined at the meeting, and so June and Steve assumed there were none. They didn't look for alternative offers, research rental history of the area, or confirm that the property was at market value. They didn't ask about commissions to the marketer and would have discovered that $20,000 was built into the purchase price to pay that marketer. The discount lured them into making a decision before they were ready. Regardless of how good the deal appears, property should never be purchased as an on-the-spot decision and without the requisite amount of independent research and fact-checking. Investors must give the process the requisite amount of time and take care to verify all information. There's always another deal around the corner, and in my experience, it's often a better one. As an investor, you must learn how to spot the traps which indicate that the deal being offered is most likely better for the seller than the buyer. Deadlines, one-stop shops and discounts are all classic signs of a dodgy deal. I know you'd love to buy an investment property, but finding the time to do it the right way is almost impossible. That's why we created Property Match. Born from 25 years of Australia-wide investing experience, Property Match uses multiple data points and machine learning to match you with the property most suited to your circumstances. Get back to what you want to do with your spare time and let your next investment property find you. Head to mypropertymatch.com.au to find out more.